Greetings, it's Ian from RTO here. Welcome to Pick and Mix. And this week we're having a trip down memory lane, which means we're going to look at the UK Top 10 for the 30th of November in 1985. And it is also today St Andrew's Day. So for all our Scottish viewers, happy St Andrew's Day. Now, as my name is spelled, Iain is spelled the Scottish way. Yes, I have. My great-grandmother was Scottish. She was from Aberdeen. So, there we go. So, 30th of November 1985 was a Saturday. And it was your birthday today. Happy birthday. Wasn't a leap year. Our Prime Minister was Margaret Thatcher, and she was in her second term. Generation was the millennial Chinese zodiac, sign of the ox, and it is your birthday today. You're a Sagittarian. So we had a look and see who was got birthdays today. Got a couple of birthdays. I haven't gone for pop ones because that's left for Dave in Hatches, Matches and Dispatches. So I've gone from American model Chrissy Teigen. She's 37 today. Or 38, sorry. And she's a TV personality. She was born in Delta, Utah. An actress, Kaylee Cuoco. Known for The Big Bang Theory, of course. Was born in California. Sadly today, American film director Phil Tucker. No, he was died at the age of 58, and he played the robot monster. 2 albums released on this day, 2 classics. 1979, Pink Floyd released The Wall, and in 1982, Michael Jackson released Thriller. So that's enough of the trivia. What was in the top 10 in the UK in 1985? So at number 10, it'd come up a massive 15 places. Separate Lives for Phil Collins and Marilyn Martin. Big hit for Phil Collins. Got to number 4 here, but managed to get to number 1 in USA, Canada and Ireland. So this was on its way up the charts. Personally, I've never been keen on this one. Not one of my favourite Phil Collins songs. It's from a film course of White Nights, but I'm glad it just didn't get into one of his albums because it's just not my thing. At 9, up a massive 14 places. Whitney Houston, Saving All My Love. On its way to the top spot. Number 1 in America and Ireland. So very popular song, and I must admit, of all the Whitney Houston songs, I think this is the one I really don't mind. It's not too bad. At number 8, down 1 place for Queen and One Vision. This had peaked at number 7, and surprisingly only got to number 61 in America. I'm sure this intro though was made especially for the Magic Tour. The video to this is fun. There's a nice video how they made it, and then they talk about fried chicken. One of the good songs off A Kind of Magic. And one of the songs that wasn't featured in The Highlander, but I do believe it appeared in the film Iron Eagle. I'm not quite sure about that, so don't quote me on that. But I'm sure it's from the. I'm sure on the single cover it says from the film Iron Eagle. Okay, number 7, up 5. The Show, Doug E. Fresh and the Get Fresh crew. Got to number 1. Got number 4. Got start again in. This was the furthest it got. Got to number 1 in the US Billboard R&B tracks. Don't like this track, except there's a little bit of this. Sounds like it's the Inspector Gadget film theme. I don't know. Just one of them tracks. Not, as you know, I don't know much about this, and not a favourite track of mine. Okay, number 6, up 4 places for Talking Heads, On the Road to Nowhere. This is as high as it got for the Talking Heads, and it did not make the US Billboard. Strange, but got to number 25 in the US main rock charts, number 10 in the Netherlands, 5 in New Zealand, and got to 6 in Germany. Bizarre that it didn't get in the top 10 in America. I like this track. I love the punchy tune. Great video, and I just don't understand why the Americans didn't get it. But there you go. Okay, number 5, down 1 place. The Power of Love, Jennifer Rush, on its way down the charts. Did reach number 1, big hit all over the world. Number 1 in Australia, Austria, Germany, New Zealand, Norway, and UK. But in its native America, it only got to 57. I mean, no disrespect to you Americans, but you're bonkers. You have great tracks like this, and you don't appreciate it. It's a nice song, not a favourite of mine, but you know, it was a huge hit for her. Great voice. Okay, number 4, up 14 places. See the Day from DC Lee. Finally got to number 3, number 5 in Australia. Got covered by Girls Aloud in 2005. Got to number 9. I quite like this because it's got that sort of Dusty Springfield feel to it, or Petula Clark. I love the saxophone on this. It's a pretty good song. I like that song. Always did like it. Okay, number 3, we have got a non-mover. UB40, Don't Break My Heart. This is where it peaked. Top 10 in Ireland and Australia. Except, no, in Australia it didn't get. It got to number 37. Really good song. UB40 never put out a bad song. Great little track from the band. Okay, number 2. Down 1 place, so last week's number 1. From Feargal Sharkey. A Good Heart. Former singer of the Undertones, which I know him more for. Big hit for him then. This was his first solo. Number 1 here in the UK, Australia, Belgium and Ireland. Top 10 all over Europe. But in America, only got to number 74. I don't mind this song, but I prefer him when he was in the Undertones. And one of the classic lines from the Undertones was, "My perfect cousin Kevin was a smart boy then. He always beat me at Subutio because he flicked a kick and I didn't know." We will be doing some stuff on the Undertones, but it's not a bad song. So number 1 on this day in 1985 here in the UK. First for the 2 weeks. So it came first week at number 1. I'm Your Man, Wham. Big hit for them all over the world. Got to number 3 in America. Yeah, never liked Wham. Sorry. Just not for me. Except I remember playing this a lot at discos. Yes. Yeah. So I don't like the record because this is what all people were asking for. And when you do discos, if you've ever done discos, there's certain records you go, oh, not this again. So there we were. There was our top 10 here in the UK in 1985. Okay, that's all for today. But I'll be back, of course, tonight, 8 PM for live stream, which is 12 noon on the Pacific and 3 PM on the Eastern. But tomorrow, another busy day. We kick off tomorrow with the live albums of the J. Giles Band. Then we have the first part of a new story, and we're going to be looking at the work of Mr. Stephen Hillage. And we're going to start off with Uriel and Azrashel or something like that, the first part. And also tomorrow we're going to be reviewing the new album from Madness, The Theatre of the Absurd presents C'est la Vie. So that's going to be a busy day. So have a great day. Wrap up warm here in the UK. It's going to be very cold. Lots of hot chocolate today, I think. So I'll see you tonight on the live stream. Bye for now.